Before I say whether I like this film or not, one thing is certain. Among the two films this year in which Laura Linney plays an insane mother, it's a hell of a lot better than Suncoast. Go on, be mad. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Wildcat. Not to be confused with the 2022 documentary Wildcat, which we also reviewed on this channel. This Wildcat is a narrative feature to a degree. It is directed and co-written by Ethan Hawke. It is co-written by Shelby Gaines, and it is based on the life and the stories of Flannery O'Connor, the great writer. And this is the story about Flannery, played by Maya Hawke, Ethan's daughter. She, in the early 1950s, in a time when themes involving, stuff involving women's roles, race in America, all this stuff was coming to a head, became, at the great sacrifice of the love in her life, wrote short stories while preparing for writing her novel, which was never to be, and dedicated her life to it, as well as to her faith. She is a Catholic, and this is the story. And that's the through line. Within that through line, we begin to see her short stories come to life. This is very experimental. So we go kind of from the story of this author's life to her stories. We see them play out with a lot of the same actors in different roles, including Maya Hawke. Her mother, played by Laura Linney, Philip Edinger, who plays like a love interest of hers, Raphael Casile, who also plays a role in one of the stories, Cooper Hoffman, Steve Zahn, Vincent D'Onofrio, Alessandra Nivola, Liam Neeson, great cast. And so this is the story of all of this, and we see how these short stories begin to have parallels to Frances' life and her declining health, involving lupus, back in a time when literally pig pituitary glands were the only way to cure it. And this is the story of how the short but very, very impactful life of this woman who told it like it was on the written page in a time when that was not common. And it's very much not a typical biopic. And that's a good, and to me, that's a very good thing. So yeah, let the journey begin. So Wildcat is a movie that seems to be very divisive. The movie has like a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. I knew little to nothing about it going in, and I went to see it today. It was only showing a couple of showings at the theater, and I went to see one of them earlier today, and I loved this movie. Yeah, this movie is, I think, kind of misunderstood. I love this film. I thought it is a very intellectual exercise. It is. It is very, very, very offbeat and experimental. Absolutely. It's not going to be for everyone. That said, I loved this movie. I thought the acting was fantastic. I thought the screenplay was fantastic. I loved the sort of the parallels between the narrative about O'Connor herself and her stories coming to life. And there's some really lovely touches here. These really kind of avant-garde touches. Right out the gate, the movie is released by Oscilloscope Laboratories. We see the logo, and then we see an old-fashioned, fake, like melodramatic 60s black and white movie trailer for the novel that was never finished by O'Connor, with about this woman in this like sort of torrid affair with this Catholic boy, and it plays out like a trailer with like a melodramatic announcer and everything, and it's great, and it's a great start to the movie, and stuff like that just kind of keeps building up, and all these stories as they play out deal with things like race and racism in America, mothers and daughters, being a woman in society. And it's all done in a way that is thoughtful and well written. I knew absolutely nothing about Flannery O'Connor before I saw this movie. I want to read these stories like on the written page. I want to learn more about Flannery O'Connor. she's a fascinating character just on the basis of this film. Yeah, I love this film. I thought it was different. I thought it was avant-garde. I thought it was really, really neat. I loved some of the... It had a sense of humor. It had a sense of wit to it, drama. And the performances across the board are great. Liam Neeson does some of his best acting he's done all decade here in a single scene as a priest. That's wonderful. And it's a movie about faith that is not necessarily a faith-based movie. It deals with faith and the strengths and weaknesses of it, but it deals with it in an honest, frank, and intellectual way. I loved this movie. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I really loved Wildcat. I feel like I'm in a very small boat, but I adored this film. I'm going to give Wildcat... Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This movie... I feel like down the line, this is one of those movies that's going to be reassessed, especially within the community of fans of, like, literary films. I genuinely do. Anyway. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Ezra. We already talked about it. And it was pretty good. Dee Dee. Talked about it. Looks good. Twisters. Talked about it. Looks good. Babes. We already talked about this, too. Both reviews are on my channel now. And it was really good. Daddy-O. Talked about it. Looks good. Like Tracy said, movie looks interesting. Kind of shitty title, though. Kinds of Kindness. Talked about it. Looks good. And was there shawarma? Yes, there is a quote. And a very, very important quote after the credits. We're sticking around for. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for a retro review of Uncut Gems. I disagree. Gary. Tomorrow, because it is back in theaters in IMAX for one night as part of A24 IMAX Presents. Thursday, we will have back-to-back reviews of Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, and the Garfield movie. Friday is Sight. Saturday, we will have reviews of The Beach Boys and Atlas. And Monday is the Marcus Mystery movie. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you, Classmist. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. So I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything. At either Raise It on Popcorn with Grant or Raise It on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Wildcat? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion is good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all Raise It on Popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.